Have you ever wondered why the Israel-Gaza conflict, a geopolitical storm that has raged on for decades, is so deeply entrenched and seemingly unsolvable? It's a question that stirs the mind and invites us to delve into the annals of history to unravel this complex issue. Our journey begins in the mid-20th century. In 1948, the State of Israel was officially established, a historic event often referred to as the birth of a nation. However, this birth was a painful one, marked by the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, an event known as Nakba, or catastrophe. Fast forward to 1967 and we find ourselves in the midst of the Six-Day War. Israel, in a preemptive strike against Egypt, Syria, and Jordan, seizes the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. This event further exacerbates the already tense relations between Israel and Palestine. The year 1987 marks the beginning of the First Intifada, a Palestinian uprising against Israeli occupation. The uprising, characterized by civil disobedience, boycotts, and demonstrations, lasts until 1993 and results in thousands of casualties. Then comes the year 2000, and with it, the Second Intifada. This uprising is far more violent than the first and leads to a significant loss of life on both sides. In 2005, Israel withdraws its settlers and military from the Gaza Strip, a controversial move that leaves the region in a state of political unrest. The year 2007 witnesses a significant shift in power dynamics as the Islamist group Hamas seizes control of Gaza, leading to a blockade by Israel and Egypt. The conflict escalates in the years that follow with frequent outbreaks of violence, as seen in the 2014, 2018, and 2021 Gaza wars. In each of these instances, the international community calls for ceasefires, but the underlying issues remain unresolved. So what are the main points about the Israel-Gaza conflict that we should bear in mind? First, the conflict is rooted in a struggle over land that both Israelis and Palestinians claim as their own. Second, the conflict is not merely a political one. It's deeply religious, cultural, and historical, making it incredibly complex and challenging to resolve. Third, the conflict has resulted in significant human suffering and loss, with civilians often bearing the brunt of the violence. And finally, while numerous attempts at peace have been made, a lasting resolution has yet to be achieved, due in large part to the uncompromising positions of the key players involved. The Israel-Gaza conflict is a haunting testament to the destructive power of territorial disputes and ideological differences. As we continue to grapple with its complexities, we must remember that at its core, it's a human conflict, with real people and real lives hanging in the balance.